Entering Haru, a new little sister character to the harem of Raku's. This episode mainly goes to focus on Haru and her introduction into our cast of characters, along with giving her some characterization and what we should expect from her as a character in the future of Nisekoi. So, first impressions of Haru as a character. She's a standard little sister type character that wants to protect her older sister from the main male character that supposedly is the bad guy. That's pretty much what this episode is. You have a misunderstanding throughout majority of this episode, and from what was said at the end of the episode with like little credits, it was said that Raku discovered the truth of what happened to his locket days later. But the misunderstanding between Haru and Raku happened at the beginning of this episode, where Haru was in trouble. She was in a bind, these people were picking on her, and then all of a sudden, her prince, came to save her, which in fact turned out to be Raku, which she was unaware of, and it caused it to where she wants to find who this prince is, even though she was hating on this person the entire episode. So that's kind of what the comedy of this episode is. Misunderstandings, along with Haru as a character kind of hating on Raku because she's heard a lot of these bad stories and, rumors about him, that he's an awful person that plays all these women, which, from an outsider's perspective, I could see what she means. I mean, if you're looking at Raku on the outside of the series or whatever, you would look at this dude if he's a player. I mean, he has all these women around him, Tachibana, Onodera, he has Shitoge, and now the little sister character. I mean, he has all these girls around him, and I mean, you'd think he is a player, I mean, if you saw a person like that. So, her, I guess accusations aren't that far-fetched, so to say, but we do know Raku is a good person in his heart. Now, to get to the real point of this episode, it's kind of just showing her character and what personality or comedy we should expect in the future with her, because she seems to be that type of character that's very protective of her older sister, wants to protect her, and wants to protect her from the big bad Raku. And I don't know if it's going to get cleared up very soon or not. I wonder when it will. But because the way this episode was done, the overall comedy used between Raku and her with how she was hating on him, it adds a different type of comedy with her character. It's kind of like what her character is going to be about. So I wonder if that comedy is going to be used even more throughout the series, or if it's going to be cleared up next episode. We will have to see. Now, besides that, majority of the episodes kind of... it was just that. The entire episode, you can consider it very slow, and that's kind of what majority of Season 2 of Nisekoi has been. Rather slow, and some could say uneventful for the majority of the season we've had, but I'm just hoping we do get some form of progression very soon when it comes to the locket and stuff like that, because there's a lot of setup, a lot of these new characters being introduced, and I wonder if we're going to get to see, anything to do with the locket in the upcoming future. But regardless of that, episode overall, decently animated, besides certain issues I saw with the faces when it came to the art at the beginning part of this episode in the classroom. But besides that, art, pretty damn good. Not that bad, not the worst. I mean, it was just average to Shaft quality, if you get my drift. So yeah, tell me your thoughts in the comments below. This is kind of like my thoughts of Nisekoi, because there's not really much to discuss when it comes to episodes of Nisekoi, sadly enough, because usually it's just, either misunderstandings or things we have kind of seen before. So tell me your thoughts in the comments below. You all have a wonderful day or night wherever you live. Please be safe. Chibi out.